Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy Comeback video. Today is my fourth and final part of my Negro League PC. Tonight I will be focusing on complete sets. I have 3 complete sets to show you. Right here, you're looking at is the top of a binder. Plain binder. Right here is the 3 sets I have bindered up because I think these sets are, you have to be in the binders to look through them. Look at them is perfect binder material cards for sets because they're so beautiful. They're artwork, literally artwork. I'll explain in a bit. Just like I did the last couple of videos, and I mistakenly omitted a couple cards from my actual cards. For one of them, it was an obvious one I missed. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I'm getting too old here. I can't remember things. But first one, from the 2001 Topps, what could have been. I do have a Martin Diego in the set, so I have that. And part of the autographs and relics, I can't believe I omitted this one. It's not really a relic card of him, but where he kind of played. It's 2006, I think, Bowman Sterling. It's a relic card of, seat card of old Forbes Field of Josh Gibson. The card's kind of deceiving. The Pittsburgh Crawfords did not play at Forbes Field, Homestead Grays. So yeah, I guess Josh Gibson played there as the opposing player. But it's still cool to have a Josh Gibson pseudo relic card, even though it's on 4 fields, and it's a nice little card to have in a collection. I think it's a cool thing, so I added that. All right, on to the complete sets. I have 3 complete sets in here. One I had for many years is 2001. It's the Topps Fleer Stitches and Times. I showed you the Artie Wilson autograph. This is the base set. It's a 23 card set of cards. I can't remember exactly what the pack rate pull is. And several of these players have autograph inserts. Kind of obviously which ones there is autographs because ones were living, like Monty Irvin, Leon Day, Ernie Banks, Joe Black all have autograph inserts on here. I'm not sure about Elston Howard, but this is the who's of all time of Negro League stars and guys who played in MLB. Double Duty Ratcliffe and Buck O'Neill have. Willie Mays all have autograph inserts. Obviously, Satchel Paige and Jackie Robinson, Rube Foster, and others do not. Hopefully, I'll try and see if you can get a good view of these. And this is the last few. The Artie Wilson I have autograph. I'm not sure if there's a Sam Jethro autograph or not. Next one is artist Greg Kreindler did a postcard set, the All-Centennial Negro League team. They did I can't remember who came up with this list, but came up with All-Centennial Negro League all-time team, and they have a postcards and artwork of Greg Kreindler. That is, first page is right here in the back. And there's only 2,000 of these produced. Obviously, you can tell Satchel Paige, you got Rube Foster there, and others, which their names in the front, so I can't really recognize all these guys. This amazing artwork. See Papa Bell there. At the end, I think it has a checklist I can kind of let you look at, see who all the players are here. This is all the guys that we went through. Pretty cool. Then a couple years later, Greg Kreindler did a larger set, like 163 cards, I think it is. And they produced 5,000 of them, of these sets. and it's just a regular artwork on trading card size. And this is a who's who of Negro League stars, and a lot of players who are amazing players who I did not mention, I don't have represented in the first 3-4 videos are in here. And some players in here are by multiple teams. So they might be a couple different cool Papa Bells or something like Satchel Pages and so forth. So as I go through it, I'll maybe highlight a player that I know of. Some of these guys I barely know anything about, but they were greats at the time. And kind of flip through these real quick. I don't want to spend too much. I am on here. Ray Brown's a Hall of Famer. He's got one playing days card as a 45-46 Caramello Deportivo. And I believe that's the only training active days playing card of him. See right there's two different cool Papa Bells. There's a nice Jackie Robinson Monarchs card. Satchel Paige. Homer and Johnson. I have a card of the Laughlins. Monty Irvin card. El Tiante's dad. It's Louis Tiant Sr. It's a nice Josh Gibson with the Santurce Crabbers of the Puerto Rican Winter League. You may be familiar with that team with Roberto Clemente played there. Newt Allen, many consider he might be a Hall of Fame worthy. Great second baseman. Double Duty Ratcliffe. Got his nickname because he caught one end of a doubleheader and pitched another end. Saw him in person and at a function. He was a riot. Nice dual card there. Lou Foster, the father of Negro Leagues. Hall of Famer Pete Hill. This gentleman here, Parucho Cepeda, is Orlando Cepeda's dad. His nickname is Bull. That's why Orlando Cepeda's nickname Baby Bull, because he was the son of the Bull. And Parucho Cepeda might be even better player than Orlando, but he never played in the U.S. because he's a bit hot-tempered. He knew he couldn't make it in the segregated, racist U.S. Hall of Famer Luis Santop is a catcher. Hall of Famer Mule Suttles. Another Satchel Paige. Some of these players I'm not very familiar with. Tubby Scales could be a Hall of Famer. Player manager. Another cool Papa Bell. Another Satchel Paige. Great catcher Frank Duncan. Gus Greenlee, the great owners. Artie Wilson, one of my favorites. The incomparable Martin DeHago is in 5 different Halls of Fame. Here's Clint Thomas. I have his autograph I showed. It's like this guy here, I have no idea anything about him. Topeka Jack Johnson. Imagine he's pretty good. A nice early Roy Campanella. Hall of Famer Turkey Stearns, the Detroit Stars. Sporting his jersey, another Jackie Robinson. Lazaro Salazar is a great player. I have his Caramello Deportivo card. He's in like 3 different Hall of Fames. Great player and great manager. Turkey Stearns. Hank Thompson, Giants. Big Bill Gatewood. He was a star with Detroit Stars and other teams, and I think he mentored Satchel Paige, early Satchel Paige. Dobie Moore, great player, might be Hall of Fame worthy there. You're looking at other Hall of Famers with possibility of Hall of Fame. He's one of them. Alejandro Ohms, another great player. Vic Harris, a great manager, could be Hall of Fame There's no Negro League managers in the Hall of Fame if you don't count Rube Foster. Vic Harris would be the first one that would probably go in. Bill Perkins, I believe, was Satchel's personal catcher for a while. Of course, there's Henry Pop Lloyd. John Donaldson, his stats are unreal. Probably should be in the Hall of Fame, but the deterrence thinks that he's not Hall of Fame worthy because the league that he played in was maybe less caliber than the major league leagues. But he was the father of barnstorming pitchers before Satchel Paige was. Names you probably recognize there. Wild Bill Wright. Hilton Smith, Hall of Famer. Look at that young Hank Aaron. Young Campanella. Hall of Famer Bullet Joe Rogan. He's probably one of the best two-way players ever. Look up his thing is Quincy Troop. Great player. Henry Crimbro. There's Rube Foster. A couple women who played in the Negro Leagues in the 50s, including Connie Morgan. There's Cielo Garcia that I talked about. Cannonball Dick Redding, great fireball pitcher of the era. Willie Wells, perhaps the greatest shortstop ever, maybe behind Pop Lloyd. El Diablo. The young Larry Doby. Oscar Charleston. These have great info on the back, so you want to learn about them. This is a great little set to have. You can find it. I got it on release date, so I don't know what they go for on the second-hand market. Rap Dixon could be a Hall of Famer. Great player. Candy Jim Taylor. Andy Cooper, I believe he's in the Hall of Fame. Moses Fleetwood Walker, you should probably familiar with him. Ramon Bragana, great player, pitcher, manager in the south of the border, winter leagues. Gentleman Dave Malarker, great player, manager. Bill Reddy Cash, former catcher, got his nickname Reddy because he's always ready to play. Ready in an instant. Biz Mackey, great catcher, Hall of Famer. Read a little more about him. Minnie Minoso, another cool Papa Bell. Pancho Corambe, one of the great Puerto Rican players. The same era of Perucho Cepeda. He was an amazing player. He'd probably be in the Hall of Fame if he played in the U.S. Unknown player. Smokey Joe Williams, Hall of Famer. Kind of cool. It has El Trujillo, if you're all familiar with the story of I think he was Mexico dictator who tried to keep his team and bought a whole bunch of Negro Leaguers to play, and the night before the championship game they put them all in jail to keep them safe. Spot Poles was a great player. Bud Fowler. Willard Home Run Brown. His nickname was Es Hombre in Puerto Rico. He was the man. Pete Hill again. John Beckworth, Hall of Fame worthy. I recently started learning about him a little bit. Great player. Chino Smith, who had an amazing career, but he died very early, so he only played like 5 years. But those 5 years was like amazing. Look up Charles Chino Smith. Bruce Petway, great catcher of the era. Only woman in the MLB Hall of Fame, owner Ethel Manley. Tatelo Vargas, Dominican Deer, great player. Eddie Johnson was a great player. Frank Grant. Sam Bankhead was a really good one. There's another female league leaguer, Tony Stone. Dick Lundy, part of the $1 Million Infield. This video is going long, so apologize for that. This is just a great looking set. Owner J.L. Wilkinson. There's Buck. Hurley McNeil was a great one. The other female player, Peanut Johnson. Dick Say was a great player. And that's the whole set there. And in the back of them has great bios and teams they played for and such. There you have it. That's my Negro League collection. I think I covered everything. These are my favorite PCs, like I said, and I hope you enjoyed these videos and learned something, and maybe it can help you or your Negro League PC. Thank you, and have a good night.